Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Nightmarchers, a novel by J. Lincoln Fenn, read by Gilli Messer.
For the little girl who used to play in the woods. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. Carl Jung. Show me your garden, and I shall tell you what you are. Alfred Austin. Prologue. The Letters. April 3rd, 1939. It was a longer journey than I'd expected. I did not, as you'd rightly predicted, Liddy, find my sea legs, and you can imagine with what trepidation I boarded the prop plane for the final leg. But after a few heart-pounding bumps, I made the decision that if it was my destiny to perish over an anonymous bit of Pacific, then so be it. At least I would be with Charles and Lila. I know my thoughts are not supposed to bend that way, but they do. You will be happy to know that my destiny proved otherwise. The small plane managed to land on a long stretch of cleared sugarcane, the dirt runway rutted by prior takeoffs. As promised, I was met by Reverend Palmer, a pale, reedy man with thinning blonde hair, and a doe-eyed girl of 10 or 12, who I assumed was his daughter. Quite an odd-looking creature, with green eyes so light as to be almost grey, and white blonde hair, a strange contrast to her deeply bronzed skin. She said nothing and simply stared. While the Reverend is mildly pleasant, I don't expect much from him in the way of scintillating conversation either. But then, the companionship of an intellectual equal was not what I came here for. It is quiet. Do you remember those early mornings in Devon? I have never found so much peace in my life as during those pre-dawn walks through our stolid British woods. Nothing stirring. Just the silent company of the birch, the maples, the alder, and the elms. I think there is something about the combination of sea, wind, and palm trees that may prove to be a balm for my troubled soul. At the very least, I can absorb myself in my work. The good Reverend had a very quaint plantation cottage readied for me, complete with gingham curtains, and it took some time for me to explain to his satisfaction that I had no intention of living in town.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?